Some velvet morning when I'm straight.
So, we are going to talk about our favorite TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
I do that quite often on the channel, but Kyle really hasn't talked about TV shows he likes.
Yeah, probably because, as Twitter says, hot take, most TV shows kind of fucking suck.
There's good ones.
Well, duh.
So, Breaking Bad is probably my favorite TV show of all time.
When me and Robert Moore were in high school, we became friends, I think, when the last season was airing.
Mm-hmm. Season 5, yeah.
Yeah, so then every single time there'd be a new one, we'd go to school and then, talk about the newest episode of Breaking Bad. And it was such a fucking cultural
phenomenon, really. Yeah. It was insane
at the time. And it was probably one of the first things where I realized how fucking, I don't know, filmmaking works. Like, it's all the, good cinematography, writing, acting. Like, fucking Bryan Cranston's amazing in it.
Aaron Paul is incredible.
Yes, and it's like the only show that like has actual legitimate filmmaking other than Mr. Robot.
Yeah, Mr. Robot's pretty good. I've only watched one season, but it's a pretty good season.
I've seen the first 2 seasons, and I am right now gonna watch the last 2 seasons. But so far, it looks like it won't be a disappointment because everybody says it ended pretty good. So it looks like I made a pretty good bet. I have 2 shows I like that ended really good: Breaking Bad and Mr. Robot.
Yeah. Besides that, the rest of TV shows end horribly.
Really bad.
Like, all of them just don't know how to end.
Alright, so one of the OG comedy shows is The Simpsons, of course. That's one of my favorite shows. But here's the thing that's kind of weird to say is, like, when you talk about The Simpsons, you're not talking about new Simpsons. You're talking about Simpsons seasons 1 through 10. And if you kind of do the math, technically there's probably way more worse and bad Simpsons episodes than there are good Simpsons episodes. But those first 10 seasons are just, I don't know, so influential and culturally significant. I don't know.
But no, another show I enjoy quite a bit is Chernobyl, that miniseries that was on HBO.
Oh, yeah. I think I recommended it to you, didn't I?
Yes, you did. It was worth the watch.
Which is rare because, like I said, I don't like mini shows, and I guess Chernobyl you can count as like a drama I like, though it's not on the level of Mr. Robot and Breaking Bad, but it's a one series thing. It's done. There ain't going to be like a second season, Chernobyl 2 back in the hood or some shit. We're just
Chernobyl goes to space.
Chernobyl, we're done. We're done. We told the story. We wrapped it up, and that's why it's really fucking good to me.
The acting was great, and it knew how to tell the story in an appropriate length. Like, it didn't overstay its welcome with how, like, it didn't have like 13 episodes. 5 episodes, yeah. Easy to watch, great show. I only have one issue with it. It takes place in Moscow, Russia.
Everyone speaks English.
Everyone speaks English, or either has a Scottish or British accent. The miners, in particular, have the worst.
Here's one. What's as big as a house? Burns 20 liters of fuel every hour. Puts out a shitload of smoke and noise. And cuts an apple into 3 pieces. A Soviet machine made to cut apples into 4 pieces!
Another comedy show that me and Robert really like is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's probably the best comedy on TV.
Yeah. Like, I think everyone who, everyone knows It's Always Sunny. I'm pretty sure you've already seen it. So, you either love it or you don't. But I really enjoyed American Vandal. It's like a parody of, it's kind of like a mixed parody between, like, the show, what's it called? The guy that murdered someone, or that supposedly murdered someone, but he actually didn't.
Mr. Rogers?
No, Mr. Rogers is a fucking hero. Don't say that shit. What the fuck, man? Making a Murderer. That's it. It's like a parody of Making a Murderer and 13 Reasons Why put together, I think. And it's really fucking funny.
I think I know what you're talking about because I saw a clip online. I thought it was real. It's all those kids thrown up in the.
That's
school.
the second season.
Yeah, and I sent it to you. Remember? and then I was like, "Oh, look what happened to these kids." And then you're like, "No, that's totally scripted. It's from a show, man."
It's really funny. You should totally actually watch it because Rob Moore hasn't seen this.
It looks funny though because that fooled me. This is America, which I think
This is America. That's Donald Glover's song. No, you're talking about fucking.
You're right.
Who is America?
Yeah.
Nathan For You is also in the style of like a Sacha Baron Cohen show or movie, but just Nathan is just a real fucking anomaly on how he's able to get people to do such crazy shit just so they can help their businesses. So it's basically like those shows that are like, oh, we'll come in and we'll help your small business and, you know, get you some exposure. Nathan comes in and fucking just gives them horrible ideas and like, but pitches them unironically to see how far they're willing to go. All right, any other shows you could think of off the top of your head, Robert Moore?
I watched The Witcher, which is on Netflix, based off the video games.
So how was that?
Average. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. It was okay.
So we're talking about our favorite shows, and he just talks about some average shows.
Hey, we gotta mention some other ones, you know.
So we're just talking about shows at this point. Honorable mentions are Arrested Development and Community.
Oh yeah,
I fucking love those two. So yeah. Even though we sat here and I talked about how I like a lot of shows, I still think most TV shows kind of fucking suck. I like, not the 3-act structure, but I like that a movie has a clear beginning, middle, and end, whereas a TV show, like, they kind of, you know, extended to go on forever. Like,
The Boys.
The Boys, yeah. So, like, you know, I'm watching The Boys, you know, I mean, like, I'm enjoying it for the most part. And
watching The Boys with my boys.
Yes, exactly. And then you get to the end, and it's on a cliffhanger. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's literally hanging off a cliff at the end. It's really cheesy.
It's a remake of Sylvester Stallone's Cliffhanger.
When he saves the raccoon. Oh, wait, no, that's Ace Ventura.
God damn it.
It was parodying that. Goodbye, farewell, I'll see you again.
Goodbye, so long.
Until
oh,
we
no,
meet
wait,
again.
wait. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. Goodbye to you.
We're done.
With open pocket wisdom and closed caption for activists banking on cataclysm. I'm spanking this crack monkey with paddles with holes in them till his belief system is frayed like old denim. That's